Okay. Alright, guys, my name is Jacob. Welcome back to the Jacob Show, guys. Oh my lord, today. Oh, buddy. Okay, I've actually done a lot of talking. Anyways, I'm sorry. Got of course sidetracked there. Let's move on. Alright, so today we are going to be talking about the new Disney Plus shows that are actually revealed for San Diego Go Comic Con for Phase 4 of the MCU. This is actually a continuation of a recent video that I've actually posted to where I pretty much talk about the movies that were actually revealed for Phase 4 of the MCU. So guys, check it out on the upper right part of your screen. There you actually see it. And yeah, let's talk about this stuff, guys. Let's actually talk about this stuff, because let's start off with the most interesting one, in my opinion. What if? And yes, this is actually the actual name of the series. This is actually a animated series. We do not know the director for this new MCU animated series. The release date for this series is, of course, the summer of 2021. The cast so far consists of course, Jeffrey White, who will be playing as the Watcher, as well, and get this, guys, as well as, of course, many other actors from MCU's past. Guys, man, this is, like, I'm getting a feeling that this is going to be like the everyone is here kind of thing within an MCU. Maybe not, I don't know, but I kind of get that vibe when I see like all these other actors coming back just for this series. It's gonna be incredible. So what to expect in the show? Like, for example, like what kind of episodes are we expecting to see? I expect to see the Marvel Zombies, because if you actually look up the logo for this series, with over here where my cursor is, you will see a zombified Captain America. And if you all don't know what the world Marvel Zombies is, let me tell you, Marvel Zombies is a comic book series that was released, I want to say, during the early 2010s, if not the late 2000s. And pretty much the series basically followed the Marvel superheroes and super villains dealing with a zombie virus and trying the best to stop this from spreading any further. Yeah, that's pretty much what Marvel Zombies is. It is this gory, bloody, messed up comic book series, and I cannot wait to actually see this as an episode in the series, possibly. You can also expect some other what ifs. I've actually listed 2 of them as an example. Like, for example, what if Killmonger lived after the events of Black Panther? What if Bucky Barnes didn't become the Winter Soldier? Yeah, those two what ifs might actually become an episode, and they are definitely more likely to become an episode other than like Marvel Zombies. Yeah. What to expect for the future of the MCU after and during this show? Secret Wars. If you guys don't know what the world Secret Wars is, it's pretty much a Marvel event that was basically made to just reboot the comics. Like for example, recently, the most recent Secret Wars event that happened with the Marvel comics pretty much destroyed the entire multiverse. within the Marvel Comics, except for, of course, the main Marvel Comics universe. So, yeah, if this What If series is actually going to continue, and if we actually see this, and if it's not canceled, then yes, we could definitely see Secret Wars happen. Loki. Guys, if you don't know what the word Loki is this new series on Disney Plus, exclusively on Disney Plus, that will basically follow Loki traveling, I want to say, either the multiverse, the Nine Realms, or space. I tried my best to research this, and I didn't really go that far in terms of like researching like what's gonna happen with Loki. I don't know. I try my best to research this topic in general. Loki. Which version of Loki though? Because there are a multitude of versions of Loki within the MCU. The most one that we are actually concerned of is the Loki from Avengers Endgame. Most specifically the Avengers 1 version of Loki, to where Loki actually escaped with the Tesseract. If you guys don't know, if you guys haven't seen Endgame, first of all, spoiler alert. Secondly, what are you doing? Why haven't you seen Endgame yet? You guys are crazy. Well, maybe, and I've actually brought in some like what to expect for the MCU future, some possibilities. If any of if one of these are true, then we could possibly see some things happen. For example, let's say traveling the multiverse does happen for Loki. What is he bound to see? He could see the Beyonders, or the Beyonder, as well, and we could possibly see a reference to Secret Wars. Like something that's leading up to Secret Wars. For example, seeing the Beyonders would definitely be for like comic book fans that like, oh dude, Secret Wars is gonna happen. Yeah. If Loki ends up traveling space, then we could see Sword and or Alpha Flight Initiative. Go ahead and watch my video on Spider-Man Far From Home, talking about what it means for the future of the MCU, if you guys want to know more about that. And finally, if Loki ends up traveling the Nine Realms, we could possibly see Mephisto. Mephisto is pretty much Marvel's version of Satan. That's it. That's literally it. That's the most honest, and that is the best description that anyone could give for Mephisto. Yeah. Now that like Loki as a character, not like the person himself, but as a character in the MCU, is now a villain again. This means that we could possibly see the Masters of Evil. The Masters of Evil are basically a team compiling of the arch nemesises. The arch nemesises. That's whatever. The arch nemesis. There we go. The arch nemesis of course, pretty much every member of the Avengers team. For example, Hulk has Abomination. Captain America has a Red Skull. Thor has Loki. Yeah, that's pretty much the entire team. Sometimes they're that. Other times they're just a team of street level villains. Okay, so now we move on to Hawkeye, of course a Disney Plus original show focusing around Hawkeye for the MCU. The release date for this series is supposed to be the fall of course 2021. The director for the show is currently unknown. Jeremy Renner is basically cast has basically been said to come back as Ronin. And pretty much this show is about Ronin, aka Hawkeye, teaching someone, possibly his daughter, how to be a hero, and of course the ways of being Hawkeye. And if you all look at the title for the show, as for this new show, as well as look at the intro for this new series, this gives off a very, very big James Bond vibe, as well as the entire title references the Hawkeye comic series called quote My Life as a Weapon. In that the comic series basically shows us Hawkeye teaching this random chick. I want to say it's a random chick. I don't know. This random chick how to be Hawkeye, pretty much. Yeah. What to expect for the future of the MCU? The Young Avengers. If you guys don't know what the Young Avengers is, Young Avengers is pretty much the Avengers, but like little kids, or like sometimes it's pretty much like little kids, if preteens, if not teenagers, superheroes in a team, which is probably called the Young Avengers. And other times, and most likely, it's basically the descendants of the Avengers team of the Avengers team members. So, for example, the son of Captain America, the daughter of Thor, the daughter of Hawkeye. Yeah, that's it. Oh my god, I'm talking so much. Another thing which I'm fairly excited for. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This new Disney Plus series will basically come out on the fall of 2020. The director for the series is unknown at the moment. It is unknown who's going to be directing this. Daniel Brühl, Anthony Nemaki, and Sebastian Stan are basically casted for this series. The main villain of the series is gonna be Baron Zemo from Captain America: Civil War. And yes, Kevin Feige said that of course Baron Zemo will have his mask. Hallelujah. What to expect in this show? Like I said, Baron Zemo will wearing the mask of Baron Zemo. Look it up. It's actually pretty cool. Somewhat differs from which version you're talking about. And also expect the possibility of a struggle for who will be the next Captain America, because Winter Soldier actually did become Captain America back then in the comics, and currently Falcon in the Marvel Comics is Captain America. So yeah, you're expected to actually see that struggle in who will be the next Captain America, who's going to take up Steve Rogers' mantle as Captain America. What to expect for the MCU future? The Masters of Evil, which I want to say in this cartoon series known as Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers. Baron Zemo actually formed and actually led the Masters of Evil inside that cartoon series. And you know what? That was actually a really good show. I love it. I miss it, man. Also expect a possibility of seeing Hydra Cap and, of course, U.S. Agent. Hydra Cap is pretty much Captain America, but Hydra edition. And of course, U.S. Agent. U.S. Agent is pretty much. I want to say, of course. Okay, so back in I want to say the 80s or 90s of the Marvel Comics, Shield actually created their own version of Captain America, and of course it was dubbed, of course, U.S. Agent, and this U.S. Agent was actually this like psychotic person. He actually, I want to say, killed people. So like what happened was that Steve Rogers met U.S. Agent, and they got into a fight, and Steve Rogers took the mantle of being Captain America back. Also expect a new adult Avengers team, basically a comeback of the adult Avengers. Yeah. Now for a show that I'm so hyped about, Wanda Vision, guys. Okay, so this series comes out during the spring of 2021. The director we know nothing about. The cast so far is Paul Bettany coming back as Vision, as well as pretty much Elizabeth Olsen coming back as Scarlet Witch. We also have a new actor coming in. Her name is Tiana Paris. Yes, Paris. I don't know. What to expect in the show? Expect, of course, possibly the reveal of Scarlet Witch being a mutant. And pretty much the series was what's going to be about, and why I say expect the reveal that Scarlet Witch is a mutant, is because the fact that this series is supposed to follow Wanda and Vision after the events of Captain America's Civil War, and people have been saying, and there's this rumor going around that pretty much Scarlet Witch is going to learn how to control her abilities and use it effectively. And so expect a reveal for Scarlet Witch being a mutant. Okay, expect that entirely, because that's going to be a big reveal. And also expect a possibility for there to be more like her. Like, for example, like when she finally discovers it, like the villain that's like, oh, Scarlet Witch, hey, you're a mutant, and there is possibly more like you, and she's like, what? And she's like, bah, and like snaps away, she's gone. That's like a pretty much an abridged version of that big dramatic reveal. So moving on, the final thing to expect in this show is the possibility of seeing the children of Scarlet Witch and Vision. In the comics, Scarlet Witch and Vision actually had children. I know, that's confusing. How can a robot and a female human have children? I don't know. Don't ask me. Moving on. So you may be wondering, what are we going to expect for the future of the MCU? Again, the X-Men and Young Avengers, because of course the kids, I want to say the daughter of Vision actually joined a Young Avengers-esque team called Champions in the Marvel comics recently, and pretty much if the MCU continues with the fact that the Young Avengers are basically the descendants of the Avengers team, then of course Vision and Scarlet Witch's children will be a part of that team. And the X-Men, oh yeah, they're possibly going to show up. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me today. Leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts and opinions of these shows. Use your final smash on that like button if you did like this video. Subscribe if you are new. Tap the notification bell to be notified of new videos. And I'll see you next time on the Jacob Show. Bye-bye.